Okay, what is going on, CYPRX YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, how to trade them utilizing technical analysis properly, guys and gals, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, we're going to be covering some interesting fundamentals on XRP. You guys know that I like doing the digging so that way you don't have to. I have a couple of articles here for you all today that I'm going to sift through, so sit back, enjoy the show. I'm going to be pulling up some valuable information that I think is extremely important to XRP holders. So, without further ado, let's get started on today's video. Make sure that you smash that like button, help boost the YouTube algorithm. Seriously, guys, it really does help. I'm going to attempt not to cuss in this video so you can share this with family members and friends. In the next video breakdown on Casper, guys, make sure that you pay attention. I will be announcing the CYPRX $100 Casper giveaway. So if you are partaking in that, or if you would like to partake in that, go watch my past YouTube video on Casper. And at the end of that video, there are instructions on how to partake in that Casper $100 giveaway. So without further ado, guys, very juicy stuff for you all today. I'm going to start off with this sort of long article. Okay, it's going to take me a little bit of a minute to read this for you guys. And then after I read this article for you, I'm going to piece some timestamps for you guys together, just to show you guys that all this crap that all these YouTubers are filling your head with, that XRP is going to be worth, $30, $100, $500 in the next coming months, it's unrealistic. And I'm going to show you guys proof in the pudding here. Okay, show you guys timestamps, how just doing some digging on some research, geez, I don't know why I butchered that one, can really enlighten you to see the long-term perspective of what the global elites are looking to do with this ODL, on-demand liquidity, ISO 222 integration, and the global shift that is happening right now. I've been attempting to wake people up and attempting to teach people that this is happening, whether you like it or not. The global elites are a part of it, and everything that is happening in front of our faces right now is all a smokescreen. They know exactly what they're doing. The lawyers, the judges, the elites, Brad Garlinghouse, the SEC, everybody that is involved with this cryptocurrency SEC litigation right now, everybody that is involved behind the scenes, the politics, everything, okay? They all know exactly what they're doing. The banks, the infrastructure, the global market, okay? It's all just smokescreen. For us here as retail traders, again, we are the victims. We're at war. We can invest in this information and this technology, but we are on the back end of it. We have no say on what happens. We have no, input on the volatility that the market consists of, and we just have to sit back and enjoy the show. And as retail traders, all we can do is attempt to dig and do research. So I'm going to do that for you guys here today. And then once I'm done piecing some things together for you guys, some timestamps for you to look forward to, I'm going to give you guys some positive news on the flip side that, XRP and Ripplenet have been involved in. Okay, so stick around for that towards the end of the video. But to start this off, all right, again, some juicy details for you guys here today. This is from financefeeds.com. And again, I'm just going to ask that you pay attention when you're reading these articles to the important statements, right? The phrases, the key phrases, and the important vocabulary. Okay, so Ripple and XRP holders might be stuck with the SEC lawsuit until 2023. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight this date because this is going to be significant in a later article that I'm going to read to you guys, okay? So pay attention to that 2023 significance, okay? John Deaton stressed his belief the XRP lawsuit is being used as a weapon, and the SEC is likely to do all it can to delay the production of the documents, which might include filing a writ of mandamus and an I'm going to butcher some of these words, an interlocutory appeal to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. John Deaton, the attorney representing more than 65,000 XRP holders in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit with the amicus curiae, sorry if I'm butchering any of this, status, has turned to Twitter to share what he called the worst thread he has ever written. Replying to the most common question among the XRP community amid the systematic delay in the case, how long the SEC vs. Ripple case will take to resolve either by settlement or by judgment, John Deaton admitted he placed a lot of emphasis on the DPP ruling. If the SEC is successful in delaying the production of the documents pertaining to the emails and drafts of him in speech and meeting with the third parties, the case could last another year. XRP holdings should remain frozen in the US-based exchanges throughout that time. Now, this is all significant, and again, I'm going to full circle this in some other documents that I have disclosed for you guys here today, but just pay attention, we're almost through this one. I said, if the judge pierced the deliberative process privilege and ordered the SEC internal documents produced, we could see a settlement within 90 days thereof. I also said, if the judge rules the documents don't have to be produced to Ripple. I believe this case will go to summary judgment and possibly a jury verdict, he explained. Going down to this right here, I'm just going to skip over a couple of this stuff right here just to get to the juicy part of all this, okay? The court decisions grant the SEC request to file a motion for the judge to reconsider her DPP ruling was a hard blow to the expectations of XRP holders that have been forced to stay on the sidelines with their assets frozen more than a year already. Today's decision on allowing the SEC to file a motion to reconsider is terrible news related to the timing issue. Again, looking at this, the timing issue, key phrases. Without question, today's decision will cause more delays. John Deaton continued as he explained how it's likely to play out. Okay, what it is that I'm trying to get you all to see here is that they are prolonging this process, and the dates are the most significant. Okay, now what is this 2023 date? Just to skip all of this, again, you guys can go to financialfeeds.com and search up Ripple and XRP holders might be stuck, and this article will pop up for you guys. But scrolling down to this part, this is the most significant part of this whole entire thing. Judicial end to SEC versus Ripple in 2023. Now, pay attention again to this date. We've now been mentioning this date a couple of times, and you see it consistently throughout this article. And why is it significant? I'm going to get to that here in a second. If this turns out to be true, we might only be seeing the end of the DPP chapter in July or even later, which inevitably pushes the case back even further. Early this month, attorney Jeremy Hogan predicted that the lawsuit will be over in August, September. Again, that still links with the timeline that I gave you guys, which is September, October, November of this year. Okay, but that was before the SEC's intention to request the court to reconsider its ruling on the deliberative process privilege. At the time, Hogan expected a 5-month briefing scheduled before the judge even gets the case to make a decision, which could take about 3 months. If we take the DPP chapter into account, that could mean the case wouldn't be over until 2023. So, why am I reading this article to you, and why is this significant? Let's take a look on some things that I've been discussing with you guys. I'm going to get into on-demand liquidity and things of that nature, but I want you guys to revert back to a video that I made a couple weeks back talking about the SWIFT network and the partnership program and things of that nature, and what SWIFT is up to with the ISO 20022 banking global infrastructure and the change that's happening. Okay, and how cryptocurrencies like XLM, XDC, and XRP are all on board and becoming partnerships of the ISO 20022 program and are fully integrated with such things. Okay, so I have some things pulled up here for you guys today, and I just want you all to really, go back and dive into some of the old previous YouTube videos that I have on XRP and this new ISO 20022 adoption and approach, and where I talk about the phases that we're in. And look at this, we have timelines, the phases. We have what phases? The three phases, right? The testing phase, okay? Where we're in that right now, the infant phase of cryptocurrency and things of that nature, where the banks and the global infrastructure are just putting minor amounts of money. Now, they may seem like a lot of money, right? $3 trillion market cap we hit in 2021 with, the cryptocurrency market cap. Guys, that is baby money to these elites. You have to understand, we're talking about some of these firms and some of these banking infrastructures are operating with over $65 trillion. I uploaded a video the other day where there was a financial advisor in like Grayscale, okay, where they're operating with over $110 trillion. Okay, and when they look to fully integrate into these systems, on-demand liquidity, ISO 20022, and they're looking to implement their investors over to these digital assets so they can invest in them. Guys, I'm telling you, the amount of money that's going to flood into this global infrastructure, this digital infrastructure that is happening right now is going to be insane. So some dates that I'm going to piece for you guys together. This is swift.com. You guys can go check this out. All you have to do is click timeline and this article will pop up for you. And just, again, paying attention to key phrases, key dates, okay, and the global switch that's happening right now. New approach to ISO 20022 adoption. Acting on feedback from the community, SWIFT will enable ISO 20022 messages for cross-border payments and cash reporting businesses, starting from the end of 2022. Look at this, starting from the end of 2022. Again, confirming the dates that I've been telling you guys. And look at this, what do we see in this previous article? We see, what? August, September. Okay, towards the end of 2022, right? It's all linking together. You guys just have to be awake and aware on what's really happening and not the smokescreen that all these YouTubers are pumping into your faces via technical analysis, telling you guys that XRP, XLM, XDC, Casper are all going to surge right now. It's not possible. It's only going to be possible once these banks and global infrastructure start pumping unnecessary amounts of money. And that's only going to happen after the testing phase, which I'm going to cover right here for you guys, which extends the originally announced date by 1 year. Look at this. Again, everybody's pushing everything back. The SEC litigation is getting pushed back. And then look at this, which extends the originally announced date by 1 year. Interesting to say the least. Look at this. They're attempting to push this back as well, the SEC litigation and court case ruling, by a year. See how it all links up. You guys have to wake up, okay? So this modifies timing announced to the community in September 2018 in the view of a new strategic direction. This means that the financial institutions can maintain existing standards or migrate a plan and change at their own pace in line with their own innovation priorities. Look at this down here. Use of ISO 222 for cross-border payments and cash reporting will be phased in under the new approach from the end of 2022. It all links together. Okay, look at this, the phases. From now until the end of 2022, MT remains the standard for cross-border payments. During this time, users and their supporting colleagues need to train for CBPR and prepare back-office systems for native ISO 222 support. From the end of 2022 until November 2025, guys, look at the dates. I'm not making this up. I gave you guys these dates in other previous YouTube videos. This is when the integration is going to happen. It's not going to happen now. It's not going to happen over the summertime. It's going to happen towards the end of this year into 2025, all along the way, where these banks and institutions, these global infrastructure elites, are going to be dumping unnecessary amounts of money only after the phases via testing have been complete. And they know that the small amounts of money, okay, and I'm going to get into that in some other previous articles that I have for you guys, that they're sending are actually working. Now, in some articles that I have here for you guys, the amounts of money that they're sending right now, millions of dollars, okay, is baby money. Again, they're in the testing phase of the digital asset class like XRP and how to move massive amounts of money from point A to point B very fast and very efficient and very cost effectively. Okay, so ISO 222 messages exchanges will be available. However, our transaction management capabilities will allow banks to choose between ISO 222 messages and MTSs, ensuring they can use their chosen standard for transactions within transition period. From the end of 2022 and the foreseeable future, banks may use ISO 222 based messaging and or API frameworks to conduct payment businesses worldwide. Okay, so going over to this article right here. All right, this is, I don't know what that is, investorplace.com, ISO 222 cryptos, 5 compliant cryptos to keep an eye on in 2022. Look at this. This article was written December 22nd, 2021. Again, paying attention to the devils in the details. Look at the key phrases. Look at the juice of this article, okay? The world institutional global wire transfer and cryptos have long stood odds with one another. The advent of cryptocurrency threatens to unseat international money wiring as a centralized service. Yet now, thanks to ISO 222, it seems like these services might be able to coexist and deliver the best of both worlds. Look at this, coexist. Again, you know, coins like XRP, XLM, XTC, they're fully integrated with the ISO 222 system. Why? Because they're trying to survive. Any cryptocurrencies that aren't are most likely going to get knocked out of the top 10, top 15, top 20 lists and eventually get rug pulled, and they're going to be a hoax. They're going to be a joke, and they're not going to last in the long run in this cryptocurrency market. So anyways, continuing. But what are the crypto assets to buy in order to best benefit from this coming standard? Luckily, there are a variety of ISO 222 cryptos to pick through. Scrolling down to this part, ISO 222 will consolidate all of the messaging formats into a single language, extensible market language XML. Many organizations are starting to back ISO 222, notably the Society for the World Interbank Financial Telecommunications, SWIFT. Again, notice how they call it a society. Notice how, the previous video that I updated on, if you guys haven't seen it, the Bohemian Grove Society and the elites and where they go to meet at. You don't think people from this society are going to link up at those meetings? Guys, come on, piece everything together. Again, I can't voice my personal opinion, but SWIFT puts its support behind the standard in 2018. The organization is migrating its members to the ISO 222 standard. Earlier this month, the organization rolled out a testing environment. Again, I will read this. The organization rolled out a testing environment for its clients to get a feel for the standard. Its plans to have the standard fully implemented by the end of next year. Guys, look at the key phrases. This was written December 22nd, 2021. It's telling you right here, it plans to have the standard fully implemented by the end of next year. That means the end of 2022. We are in a testing environment right now. Look at how everything is pieced together. What do we see in these articles? we see the end of 2022. Look at this. We see the end of 2022, August, September, November timeframe, right? To be over before 2023. The case won't be over till 2023, pushing everything back. Okay, this is why. Because the banking institutions are in a testing phase right now. Okay, looking and reading the rest of this article, the U.S. government is helping to greatly expedite the adoption of ISO 222 as well. The Federal Reserve is saying now the Federal Reserve banks will adopt the standard in late 2023. Guys, I love piecing this stuff together for you all. And if you're still here, smash that like button. Again, share this YouTube video to any other XRP holders that you guys know and let them know to calm down and be patient. The surge is coming. The pump is coming, but we have to wait. We have to hodl. We have to be on board with what the global elites are doing. And that is prolonging this so that way they can test small amounts of money. To us, they look like massive amounts of money, right? But when the real money starts pumping, guys, I don't think anybody really truly knows where coins like XLM, XRP, XDC, Casper are really going to go in the future, okay? So the backing of the FSR and SWIFT gives ISO 222 the significant backing. Compliant ISO 222 cryptos will see a boom in 2022 with SWIFT adoption. Okay, it's all right here. The devil's in the details. This is the last part of the article that I'm going to read for you guys. The ISO 222 standard does threaten to get in the way of some cryptos. There are a number of experts who believe the adoption of the standard will get in the way of cryptos like Bitcoin. Again, I've mentioned that Bitcoin is old news. It's dead. It's dust. We don't need it anymore. There's more and elite cryptocurrencies that are out there like XRP, XLM, Casper, things of that nature. And keep from becoming I'm not even going to butcher that word, ubiquitous, geez, that was a hard one, as international money transfer plays. However, that's not the case for a handful of ISO 222 cryptos. There are 5 digital currencies that adhere to ISO 222 compliance requirements, making them apt plays for the year to come as SWIFT adopts the format. These two cryptocurrencies are not just compliant with ISO 222, they are members of the ISO 222 standard body. These currencies are XRP Ripple. Okay, I'm just going to stop right there because this is a video on Ripple XRP. Okay, but we see some other ones like Algorand, XDC, XLM, Quant. Okay, these are all cryptocurrencies. Look, HBAR, cryptocurrencies that I've told you guys I'm invested in. And why is that? This is why. Okay, this is the proof in the pudding, the devil in the details. Everything else is a smokescreen right now. Okay. Last but not least, just to sum up this video and looking at this right here, okay, this is all an important base article right here, okay? And again, just to show you that this has been happening, the transition has been happening. ISO 222 in 2004 to bring legacy payment infrastructures into the modern world. This is again, look at this, was established in 2024. Look at this, Ripple has been a leader in this shift in our network. What do I keep telling you guys? A global shift. Ripple has been a leader in this shift. Again, paying attention to the key phrases. I'm not making this stuff up. It's right here. Ripple has been a leader in this shift. I keep telling you guys there's a global shift that's happening. And look at this. Now they're thrilled to share that Ripple is a part of the ISO 222 Agreement Management Group, RMG standards body, and the first member focused on the distributed ledger technology, DLT. Whew. Jesus, this is a mouthful. The membership enables us to meet the needs of our 300 plus customers by helping define the future direction of cross-border payment standards to evolve ISO 222 standards. Coming down again to the bottom of this, looking at this. ISO 222 is the de facto global data standard for the modern payments messaging between financial institutions and payment systems. Already adopted domestically in 70 countries, it is estimated that 87% of the global financial transactions will be supported by ISO 222 by 2023. Guys, look at this. This is now 4 different articles that all align with different dates, pushing things back all the way from the SEC litigation and the global elites pushing the dates back for when the Ripple case is going to be settled. Okay, looking at this and finishing this article, okay, to sum up the first part of this video. The world is converging on a new global standard and stepping into the future. Guys, I cannot make this up. This is on ripple.com. You guys can go read this for yourself, okay? To ensure this shift delivers, again, here's that word, key vocabulary, to ensure this shift delivers its full potential, the payments industry must work to continue to drive ISO 222 adoption. Ripple is in a unique position to help its customers take full advantage of ISO 222 standards, advising on topics related to the messaging and integration so that customers can simplify the deployment of further reduced operational overhead on Ripplenet. Okay, so I hope that piecing all this stuff together for you guys, coexists with your brain activity, and you guys can really, get a little gist of what's really going on in the world. Okay, some interesting articles that I thought that I might, just display to you guys on the positive side for Ripple. Just understanding that Ripple is moving behind the scenes. Okay, just because there's an SEC litigation and things of that nature, okay, doesn't mean anything. But just to cover some key phrases in this article, Ripple's Q4 results showcase its most successful year despite headwinds. This is on ambcrypto.com. You guys can go check this article out for yourselves. I'm just going to sift through it, okay? Ripple has been a buyer of XRP in the secondary market and expects to continue to undertake purchases in the future at a market price as ODL continues to gain global momentum. Look at the key phrases. Global momentum. All right, so this was an interesting article that I thought that you guys might want to sift and read through. Just paying attention to the global dominance, the demand for XRP, the overall infrastructure that on-demand liquidity is going to in place amongst the general elites, and how they make transactions from one banking institution to another, or one private investor to another. Okay, this global shift again is coming. Looking at this article right here. Okay. And what I was talking to you guys about, how much money, okay, that XRP is transitioning right now. Again, the testing phase, okay. This is from Today. Ripple and its ODL exchange helped shift 203 million XRP. Remember what I was telling you guys in the previous, breakdown on these articles, that this is baby money, okay. Ripple behemoth and some top digital exchanges, including ODL corridors, wire over 203 million XRP. Why is this article significant? Okay, again, to say the least, because these numbers, 203 million, that's baby money. This is them testing. Okay, this is them testing. Over 203 million XRP shifted by Ripple and top exchanges. Ripple Blockchain Service Company has transferred 20 million XRP, the equivalent of $11.9 million to CoinPH Exchange located in the Philippines. This platform is one Ripple ODL corridor in the country. Okay. Now again, what did I say? They're testing the waters. Look at this amount of money, 11 million, 11.9 million, almost $12 million. This is baby money, guys. Imagine, okay? Because Ripple does have the potential to, move and transfer massive amounts of money. This is baby money compared to what Ripple can really handle. Okay. This is all, again, part of the testing phase. Okay. Part of the testing phase. And so what do we see here? Ripple announces the launch of on-demand liquidity in Japan. Okay, again, this is on July 28th, 2021. What can we see? Money being moved, money being tested. 1.8 billion US dollars. Again, this is baby money. 1.8 billion dollars is nothing. Okay, it's nothing. You have to understand that everything that is happening right now, and this was an article from, just giving you guys the insights, ibsintelligence.com. This is another article where it's talking about how much money, XRP is sending, and how much, in businesses like Albridge. Look at this. Albridge adds support for XRP Ledger. Look at this. $500 million in total value locked. Okay. This is all stuff that you guys have to start paying attention to. $4.8 billion in transactions have been processed using the cross-chain bridge. Okay, this is all baby testing money. All this money that seems like a lot of money to us, to these individuals right here, to Swift, to Ripple, okay, to the global elites, this is all baby money. We are in a testing phase right now. Okay, you guys can go read about the testing phase and the full integration and what's going to happen once everything in the banks and institutions are fully integrated on the swift.com website, as well as the ISO 222 articles that you can read on ripple.com. Okay, the information is there for you guys. You guys just have to do the digging. I'm going to attempt to continue to do the digging for you guys, via fundamentals. I didn't really expect the YouTube page to be this way, but there's so much just pop smoke on YouTube that I thought that I'd be the bridge between people that are just selling you guys smoke and hopes and dreams, and then be a individual who really can utilize his platform to give you guys some valuable information and to tell you guys to just be patient and wait. And if anybody is interested in learning how to trade the markets properly via technical analysis on a day-to-day basis, we offer that as well. It's not just about long-term hodling. If you're interested in scalping or intraday trading on a weekly to daily basis, then we offer that mentorship as well, where you can learn to read price action properly and catch intraday scalps and things of that nature. Okay, that link is in the description down below if anybody's interested. Blessings to you guys. I hope that everybody enjoyed this video breakdown. Very informational, very intuitive, very eye-opening. You guys just need to be patient, see that the devil's in the details. As always, you guys have a blessed rest of your day. The next video breakdown, we will be covering the Casper $100 giveaway, so be mindful of that. Upload. Everybody, as always, take it easy, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you guys in the next video breakdown.